and we have some more breaking news that's coming in now. The centre has said, has told Supreme Court that only centre can conduct census, and this comes on the Bihar caste survey row. Now, centre has filed its response in the petition challenging the Patna High Court verdict upholding Bihar caste survey, and centre has told Supreme Court that only the central government can and no other body can conduct census or any action as far as the census is concerned. And the centre's affidavit is clear, and on its basis it can be said that the Bihar government's initiative is unconstitutional and illegal, and this is what is being said by Advocate Barun Sinha on the affidavit that has been filed by the centre in the Supreme Court.
बीजेपी तो विरोधी है पूरी बुरी तरह से, इसको हम लोगों ने बताया भी है और इसको नहीं चाहता है बीजेपी और संघ, ये दोनों में गड़बड़ी है, नाकुर नुकुर कर रहे हैं।
इन लोगों को ज्ञान है भी नहीं, और है भी तो इन लोगों को एक ही ज्ञान है कि केवल झूठ बोलना, जो सच्ची बातें हैं उसको दबाना और अपने एजेंडे को सामने लाना। एफिडेविट में भी भारत सरकार ने जो एफिडेविट किया है, इसमें भी जो है विरोध किया है। बीजेपी चाहती ही नहीं है कि सेंसस हो, या कोई स्टेट अगर इंडिपेंडेंटली अगर सर्वे भी करा रहा है, जो गरीबों को देखते हुए, आर्थिक स्थिति को देखते हुए, जातियों को देखते हुए, ताकि वो कल्याणकारी योजना बनाए, ये तो शुरू से विरोधी रही है और अभी भी विरोध कर रही है। तो अब तो बीजेपी का चेहरा जो है उजागर हो गया है जनता के बीच, अब सब लोग जान रहे हैं। और इतने ही अगर पक्षधर हैं तो देश भर में करा ले, किसने रोका था? हम लोग तो गए थे मांग करने।
CNN News 18's legal correspondent Ananya Bhatnagar is joining us on this story. Ananya, a very good morning to you. Could you give us details about the affidavit that has been filed by the centre in the Supreme Court?
Well, definitely the central government filed an affidavit before the topmost court of the country, clearly saying that, it is the central government which has clear powers in order to conduct a census. And in fact, and I'll quote it from the paragraph as what is been said, that and this is an affidavit which says that I state and submit that the census is a statutory process and is in fact governed by the Census Act 1948. It is submitted that the subject of the census is covered in the union list under entry 69 in the 7th schedule, and that clearly means that the centre goes on to say that it is in fact the central government which can carry out any kind of a survey, and it is just to clear the constitutional position of it. But interestingly, what had happened was that a specific paragraph in this affidavit which goes on to say that no other body under the constitution or otherwise is entitled to conduct caste census survey is something that the centre said that it will be withdrawing. There is some kind of issue with this particular paragraph that the central government had filed in its affidavit, and clearly stating that there is a change in the affidavit of the central government, and which would be filed before the topmost court of the country. However, the position is very, very clear from the central government that it is it comes under the union's list, and it is the central government which can actually carry out, in fact, a census in the country, and it is something that falls under the list of the union also, and is governed by the Census Act 1948.
All right, Ananya, please stay with us. Now let's listen into what Sushil Modi has to say on this.
जो सेंसस एक्ट है, जनगणना एक्ट है 1948, उसके तहत जनगणना कराने का अधिकार केवल केंद्र का है। लेकिन अगर कोई सर्वे कराता है, कोई आंकड़े इकट्ठा करता है, तो वो उसके लिए स्वतंत्र है। तो जो बार बार भारतीय जनता पार्टी जो कह रही थी, ये सर्वे है, ये सर्वेक्षण है, ये आंकड़े इकट्ठा किए जा रहे हैं, ये जनगणना नहीं है, ये सेंसस नहीं है। और पटना हाईकोर्ट ने भी यही कहा कि राज्य को अधिकार है, सेंसस नहीं करा सकते लेकिन सर्वे करा सकती है। तो आज केंद्र सरकार ने सुप्रीम कोर्ट में अपना हलफनामा दायर करके जो संवैधानिक स्थिति है उसको स्पष्ट कर दिया। हम उनके इस एफिडेविट का स्वागत करते हैं और मैं उम्मीद करता हूं कि बहुत जल्द सुप्रीम कोर्ट जो है बिहार के पक्ष में और हाई कोर्ट के समान जातीय गणना के पक्ष में फैसला देगा। जातीय सर्वे के हम पक्ष में हैं।
So the centre has now filed an affidavit in the Supreme Court saying that only centre can conduct census. Now this is a development in the Bihar caste survey case, and centre has filed its response in the petition challenging the Patna High Court verdict upholding Bihar caste survey, and centre has told Supreme Court that only the central government and no other body can conduct census or any action related to census, and the centre's affidavit is clear, and on its basis it can be said that this Bihar government's initiative is unconstitutional and illegal. This is what Advocate Barun Sinha has said on the affidavit that has been filed by the centre in the Supreme Court.